So hello guys, this is the another video of English speaking practice. In this video, you will get to know how I practice and how I am gaining my fluency in English speaking because I am from Hindi background. This is why I on the daily basis do practice for gaining fluency, not for otherwise. Because being a student, because I was a student from Hindi background, this is why I am struggling to speak clearly in English. And if I talk about today I got a call from a girl, and she was, asking me to hire her, but she was speaking to me, or she was talking over the call to me only in English, but she was so fluent in English over the call. And I was thinking at that point of time, I can speak English, I can, reply, but whenever I think like she is so fluent than me, how can I respond to her in a, in the same tone, in the same way, in the same, pace. At that point of time, I just, raise my finger and just cut the call. Trust me, I cut the call. You know what, why? Because of I felt uncomfortable. But there was another call I have received, because if you are just thinking why I got so much, calls to hire, because I am an advocate who practice at the Saget court, so I post on the LinkedIn for, hiring. This is why I got, so many calls in a day for hiring or something, hiring for internship, hiring for, legal executives, or hiring for legal associates, and these kinds of hiring I post on LinkedIn. So I get so many mails or so many WhatsApp messages, and sometimes I got so many calls in a day. So there was a call I received from a boy, and he was, he also, speaking to me in English and asking me that I have applied through mail, but I didn't get any reply. I was like, I was, I was asking to him that, have you applied, but you didn't receive any, reply? Then why are you, calling me? It is the right way. It is your professionalism. Most of the time these kinds of word is like tough. This is why I felt like I'm just getting stuck. This is why, this is usual, because I am a human. I am not going to edit this video, and I don't upload, or without, I don't upload any video after editing. I upload raw and real. I want to show you my real, how I am gaining fluency and how I do practice whenever I do mistakes, because we are humans, we are not, machines. And English is not a syllabus so that I can complete within, such, some time and within a specific time. And I can, start speaking fluently. Yes, I can start speaking fluently, but sometimes, our mind think like, how can I define this in English? Because most of the time I am training my mind to think in English. I don't try to translate anything in English. Trust me, I don't try to translate, but I try to narrate in English anything what I want to speak. This is why I feel sometimes, how can I narrate this? This is why I get pauses in my videos, not for translating. If you are thinking like I'm getting paused because of I'm just translating in my mind, I don't try to translate. I don't even training my mind. I don't train my time. I don't train my mind to translate Hindi to English, because my, you know native language is Hindi. I don't try to translate anything Hindi to English. I always try to narrate things, narrate anything, but in English. Okay, so if I talk about, there was an intern who joined our chamber yesterday. She is a girl, and we directed her yesterday that you should be on time if you want to join this chamber, and she was like, okay, I will be on time, and I added her in our group. But if I talk about today, when I reached there at the Saket Court around at 10 a.m. in the morning, sorry, before 10 a.m. in the morning, it was about to 10 a.m. But I didn't see the time. This is why I am just confusing. But yes, it is the always I reached. I always reach to the Saket Court before 10 a.m. because from 10 a.m. court proceeding has started. Okay, this is why. So when I see in the chamber, there was no one in the chamber, not even my senior, because. And I called to my senior and asked to him that where are you? So he was like, I am in in the court. So I was like, okay, I'm just doing some work in the chamber, and when you get free, okay, come to the chamber. I said to my senior, and then I was waiting for him. I'm talking about my senior, but I was thinking that she would be with my senior in the court, so I didn't call her. And my senior came to the chamber, but I didn't ask to my senior. You know what, why? I was thinking like, what if I asked about her to my senior? Senior would think about something negative. I don't want to ask anything about her to my senior. I was waiting. What if she would be in toilet and she would be in another court? She would be going to another court for some work. I don't know. So I didn't even ask to my senior. But after some time, our friend has been come to the chamber, and he was saying that she didn't come today. Should I call her? And he was saying to the senior one, senior. So my senior was saying that no, you do not need to call her. And I was thinking that if she has joined our chamber, we should call her, because what if she you know went from she left from his house, her house, sorry, her house. What if she got accident or something in the road, or she might be in trouble? So we should call her. So my senior was saying that if she enter in the courtroom, if she enter in the court premises, then it is our responsibility. But when she is not in the court environment, then why you are going to ask where are you or not? So I was like, okay, it is your point of view. I am not going to say anything about her or you. And then when I came from the gym, and after I was watching reels or something, I was wasting my time on reels. When I got an SMS or text, I should say, on WhatsApp that, hi sir, I didn't come today, sorry. And I was like, okay, but where were you? She was like, my phone, when I left from my home, my phone, you know, I don't know how to say, my phone had damaged or something. She was saying that, and after that, she was saying that it is not an excuse from my side, it is reality. So it's sorry for the day. I was like, okay, but you should, drop the, about your concern in the, group. I also, directed you to drop the SMS or drop the text in the, group. This is why I have added you in that group. So she was like, okay, I will remember for the next time. I was like, okay, no issue. And she was saying that I will be on time on tomorrow. But I asked her to come to the Patiala House Court, because My senior is going to the Dwarka court tomorrow, and the another matter is listed at the Patel House court. So this is why I am going to the Patel House court tomorrow, and there is no one at the Sagat court till the lunchtime. After lunch, I will, return back to the Sagat court. So I asked her that if you want to go to the Patiala House Court or Dwarka Court, then you have to come on time to the Saket Court because I didn't carry the file. This is why I have to carry the file from the Saket Court, from my chamber, obviously. So I will be, you know, I have to go on time, or I have to carry the file from the Saket Court. If you will be at the Saket Court, I will, let you come with me to the Patel House Court to see the proceeding because you are an intern, you want to learn the court proceeding. This is why you have to come with me. If you don't want to, then it's okay. She was like, okay, I will come with you. And I was also mentioned that if you want to go to the Dwarka court with the senior, then you can go to the Dwarka court. And I suggested her because of there was no one at the Saket court. What if she has, you know, she came to the Saket court and there is no one because chamber would be locked. Then where she would be going to sit? This is why I asked her to go either the Patel House court or Dwarka court. Dwarka court in Dwarka court I'll be there, and in Dwarka court my senior will be there, in Patel House court I'll be there. So you can go wherever you want to go. This is all about till now. So I have completed the task of the day because this is all about my day. I don't want to narrate all of my things because I mostly spend my time to talk with real peoples. This is why I don't even think about to make video, but yes, I have started this channel challenge to speak each and every day, and I will record myself daily, even 10 to 15 minutes. Even I don't have time or something, even I am feeling exhausted or something, whatever maybe, I have to record myself daily anyhow, even I am sick or something. This is my task. This is, I don't need any motivation to do this because my career, my focus and my purpose is itself motivation for me. There is no outer motivation required to me. So it is always till now. I'm just going to get in sleep. If you are watching this video till now, you have to subscribe the channel because this is my beginning. This is not a kind of video in which I can teach you how I have gained fluency. But yes, in my upcoming video, you will get to know that how I am improving 1% daily and how I am getting better daily, at least 1%. So I have a progressive mind, and I am training my mind always to think in English, always to narrate the things in English so that I can be fluent in English. I want to argue in the High Court or Supreme Court. Why I want to share with you that why I am sorry, bye.